This episode is why your purchasing experience should be like a marriage made in heaven, rather than tackling the next door neighbor from hell.
Greetings, I'm Carol Jones, and the spark that lights my fire every day is the fact that I get to run my worldwide online business from my beautiful rural property in the picturesque hills of the central tablelands of New South Wales. And I love my business. Every business is a way of life. Whether it's small or big, it has its own culture, and some businesses even have a cult following. Apple Computers is one. Zappos, the online shoe store, is another one that comes to mind. It's often said that we all prefer to do business with someone that we know, we like, we trust, and we have confidence in. Now, I can relate to that because I'm a customer too. And if there's one thing that I prefer, it's a business relationship that's more like a marriage made in heaven than having to tackle the next door neighbor from hell. And that's the reason that I have actually structured my business to be a warm, friendly, personal business, even after the marketing consultants that I paid money to advise me told me that I wouldn't last a nanosecond in business with that attitude. But you know, I didn't care, because if I'm going to run a business, it has to be rewarding for me too. And all I ever want to do is have a business that is a caring business. And when the public disagrees with that focus, then they'll have no other option other than to close the doors, because I know no other way to be. So let's start at the beginning. I'm actually an accidental business. This is my signature product, the Fits Like a Glove ironing board cover. This was designed by my partner, Victor Pleshev, an architect, for his mother, to help her keep her ironing board cover on her board after she lost the feelings in her hand after she had a stroke. Now, to Margarita, Victor's mum, this cover is akin to having your ironing board cover secured with a seat belt. It was never meant to be a business. It was just always meant to be a gift to Victor's mum. But when we realized that it actually was going to be a business, and I was the one who was going to run it, I made some decisions that this business would take a route not commonly taken. First of all, in every way possible, this business has to help others. And every transaction must be a warm and friendly experience for people who are placing an order. And this is just purely to keep in sync with the reason why the cover was designed. And these are decisions that I've never regretted. One of the first things that Victor and I did was to find a sewing company 90 minutes to the west in Orange, New South Wales, who employ people who have special needs. And since 1994, all my products have been made with love and care in rural Australia by men and women who have a disability. They put their heart and their soul into everything they do, and it shows. And me, I can talk underwater with marbles in my mouth. I have very wide-ranging conversations with my customers that cover the entire spectrum of topics. We've been known to solve almost every world problem in a single phone call. And I also have a fetish about parcels. I think that when you receive a parcel from me, it should be like getting a gift in the mail. And to extend this a bit further, I tuck a love note inside every parcel. And you know what? I get love notes in return. I also think that I personally have an obligation to put something back into the community. And in order to do this, I set up a fundraising program for my customers that enables them to raise funds for any worthy cause that they have. And I do this it's a simple membership program, and I do this by donating 20% of every purchase, excluding postage and handling, back to whatever their charity, worthy cause, book club, choral club, whatever they're raising funds for. I've been doing this for a very, very, very long time, and my customers have enabled me to donate many, many, many dollars to worthy causes on their behalf. I also think that respect is a two-way street. All those testimonials that you see on my website, they're all unsolicited. I receive them on a daily basis from email, telephone, letters, comments left on orders. And they come to me purely for one reason, because I really take the time to say thank you so much for allowing me to grow. And every time you make a purchase from me, you also make a contribution to the wider community. Because every time you buy something from me, you enable somebody who is less advantaged to stay employed. I've got a thing about people who love their business. People who love their business are passionate people. And passionate people are movers and shakers. And these are the people who are going to give you a memorable shopping experience. When you go online, look for the passion. Look at the websites and look for the passion. And when you find a website that shows passion, believe me, the person behind that website loves their business. And when you do business with them, you're going to have a totally different outcome than if you're doing business with somebody where it's just a business. I also think that whether you're buying horses, alpacas, computers, or ironing board covers, buying something from someone who loves their business and is passionate about their business is more meaningful to them. That order is more important to that person than it is to a large corporation. And that's because, you know, these are the orders that pay the bills. These are the orders that pay the mortgage, they pay for the dog food, you know, they pay for the car. We can relate everything that you buy from us back to us being able to maintain a lifestyle that is enjoyable to us. And to me, that makes for a more meaningful order. I know that it does to me. I really like talking about passion in business. And if you'd like to really extend this conversation further about why you should be buying from someone where your experience is more like a marriage made in heaven rather than having to tackle the next door neighbor from hell, listen, leave me a comment on my blog. It's caroljonesonline.com. And in the meantime, take care. I wish you well, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye. Mwah.
All comments on caroljonesonline.com are welcome, and I'd love you to visit my website at interfaceaustralia.com.